Ramble.
Thank you to Fitbod, Caliper, Chime, and Movement for sponsoring today's episode.
Hello, TryPod listeners. Quick little announcement before we get started. As I said on last week's episode, our video mixer corrupted a bunch of footage, which is unfortunate. But thankfully, for this episode, it only corrupted half the footage. So for the first half of the episode, it is a glorious multicam edit of us and our guests' faces. And then around the 30-minute mark, our video resumes and is perfect and flawless. But just wanted to make you aware, it's a fantastic, ridiculous, chaotic episode. So please enjoy this episode of the TryPod.
Well, please welcome to the podcast our good buddies from the Headgum Podcast. We've got Geoffrey James and Amir Blumenfeld.
Cheers.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
So exciting to
Thank you
have
so
you
much for
here.
having us.
Yes. Sorry about
I was on your guys' show.
Zach was insane. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's not withholding at all. Jeff was grilling him with insanely private information.
Oh, wow.
Zach never even bats an eyelash or laughs.
He's not
about
like
it.
that with us.
I think that the point of the show is to make your guests increasingly uncomfortable.
Yeah, a little bit.
It did not work.
Your heart rate didn't fluctuate at all as Jeff asked you insanely invasive
What was
questions
the most
about
invasive question?
Oh, like my net worth.
Yeah, net
Dick
worth,
length, yeah.
dick girth.
The girth, sorry.
Yeah,
dick girth, net worth, and
Home
That's a good
address.
like,
And would you drive a
lyric.
Hirsch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very good episode. That segment was every increasingly invasive question. I would buy a bag of Zydeco tea.
Zydeco. Once
Zydeco.
again, you got it on the entire episode.
Zadiko.
it was like a spill
I
the
really
tea
want it to be Zydeco.
joke.
He bought 15 bags of tea, I think.
$311.27.
Yeah. Did that
Our
arrive
new
yet?
top customer.
Yeah.
It is arriving, I think, this afternoon.
I was gonna
Wow.
actually bring you guys some to thank you for being on the show, but I realized you've got plenty.
15 bags.
Jeff has more than you at this point.
Yeah, I don't have that much.
He's a majority shareholder in Zydeco for that game.
And he actually is renaming it to Zydeco.
Same spelling, new pronunciation, same great taste.
I got 5 of each, and I'm really excited to try the Leafs.
And do you drink tea?
I never do.
Yeah, that's
Do you have a tea steeper? Because it is loose leaf.
It's loose. I don't know, steeper. I think we're just gonna keep it at the office. Display it in the break room.
You can always just pour it in the water, and then you can try to predict the future every time you finish a nice mug.
That means you need bags or that iron dome bag situation.
Yeah.
Get a little paper towel, dump it over.
No.
Yeah, no, that's
Not
weird.
how it works. There's no way that's how it works. I see.
It's about a complicated product.
You need contraptions.
You've given me enough money. I'll let you take that one home.
No,
Wow.
I'm gonna take your steeper.
An autographed steeper.
You signed my steeper.
Let's go steeper here. What do you do with your tea?
You're at the premiere of Leaper.
Allow me to go steeper vis-a-vis leaper.
Do you guys only operate in rhymes? Is this like a lot of rhymes?
Yes,
Didn't realize?
yes,
Invited
but this
Dr.
is even a
Seuss.
lot for us.
Yeah.
I feel like as soon as you showed up, we immediately started fighting. I had known you for 60 seconds before we found a point of contention.
Wait, bring the audience up to date on this
Yeah.
We were
debate.
screaming so loud that our employees went into the conference room
About what?
about Panic at the Disco.
Oh, I see. That's why I entered 5 minutes
Yeah.
late.
I
don't-
barely brought it up, and you came in so hot saying they were a bad band.
Strong feelings.
I don't like the band.
Should you get closer to the mic? He's kind of
Me?
far.
I was going
bad?
to say, but he's a guest, so I didn't want to be rude.
No,
Yeah.
please be rude.
And also
Yeah,
a professional
absolutely.
podcast host.
I was worried about my plosives. See, I edit. So,
Yeah.
do you edit or no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I was editing full time. Now we have an intern who does the first pass, and then I do the finishing pass.
That's what I gotta get.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you guess.
You don't even deserve anything, let alone an intern to help you do what you do.
Amir, what's the backstory of how Jeff got his show, like the Headgum show?
Wow, that's a great
were you
question.
at the company prior?
I worked at the company for 5 years in some capacity.
He almost predates me at the company I started, if that's even theoretically possible.
Yeah, you've been there for 4.5, right?
Yeah, it was crazy. We started the company and Jeff just was there day one.
I was already giving
with the
out
lease.
to-do lists. And I was like, here's what we need to get done this week.
Jeff was an intern at first, one of our first summer interns.
Oh, wow.
And we got along with him so well that he came back the next summer, and then we hired him in a part-time capacity. And now when we wanted to create our own show, what separates Headgum from a generic podcast network is that we have our own personality, and we're like, oh, Jeff should host this show, the Headgum Podcast. Marika had an idea for what the show should be, and Jeff's like, got it. Completely went in a different direction, and now it's sort of like Jeopardy hosted by an insane Alex Trebek who has all the power. So there's no judges. So there's just the host. And
Cash is given out willy-nilly.
Miles pitched it as Jeff is kind of like the me of their company.
Yeah.
If you guys let me live.
Right. I sort of saw you and I said, I do that here.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I felt that about you from day one.
That's
from
really
Zoom
good
1.
to hear. Yeah.
Jeff's a good Twitter follow. He only tweets, I assume drunk and or high at 12 to 3 a.m. The worst tweets ever. Goes full days without tweeting anything, and then like 4 days later at 12:54 a.m. goes, my first car was a pear. That's it.
That's
not
beautiful.
a joke, not like a pun or an interesting comment.
Now I knew that.
Get a hold of yourself.
This is a very similar
It is
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
how
I see
operate.
Zed people. Haley Joel Osment at a concert. 0 retweets.
0 retweets.
I like that one. I'm going to give it a heart.
Thank you.
Not a retweet.
Well, this next segment, where it's all about Twitter, obviously. You guys know the D'Amelio sisters.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm big into TikTok, so I get it.
Yeah, you understand. So we're going to be matching the tweet to the D'Amelio sister.
Wow.
Now, this is very exciting for you, Miles. You just got a D'Amelio branded ring light the other day.
It's D'Amelio.
I saw your.
Sorry.
The ring light. It's a light. It's a ring of light that makes, and also it has. It's a ring light, but it has 3 phone stands on
Why?
it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, maybe if you're collabing with your 2 best buds.
Addison and James.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I guess not James.
Or Addison
let's-
and
Addison Rae.
and Donald Trump. So like those 3
Yeah,
in
did
3
you see
shot,
that?
and then it cuts back and
That
forth. Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
What?
Did you guys
What?
see Addison Rae's post? It was basically like mourning the loss of Donald Rumsfeld. And
What?
Yeah. No, she was a
Insane.
huge.
Wait, this is a thing we did.
administration.
She was at the fight last weekend.
Yeah.
And Trump was at the fight last weekend.
Correct.
And she went out of her way to say, hi, I just feel like I have to say hi and say hello to you.
Yeah.
And like
Big fan.
basically like I'm
This
a
is
big
so
fan.
awkward, but
This is a real thing that happened.
my
Yes.
mom loves you. She didn't say my mom loves you, but she did introduce
That's
herself like it
awkward.
was to Jared Leto or something like that.
And how do we all know this? Was this videotaped?
Yes, it was videotaped on the Nelk Instagram account.
The
I mean,
what?
do you not follow the
You shouldn't
Nelk
follow the
boys?
Nelk boys,
Hashtag
yeah.
full send?
Oh, God.
These people are dominating the internet.
The Nelk boys love Trump.
Yeah, of
They
course.
do. And they love to party, despite COVID, I guess.
Yeah, they're sort of right-winged YouTube sensations.
If you
Yeah.
knew me when I had a side part, no, you didn't.
It's gotta be Charlie.
No, well, hang on, because did Charlie have a side part? I think it's Dix. Which one's the younger one?
Charlie.
It's Dixie.
Charlie.
That's an older sibling thing.
I'm going to go Dixie.
That's going to be Charlie.
All right. So not a good start.
Absolutely nailed it.
You were at the Triller house like 2 weekends ago.
I
saw you.
was beaten within an inch of my life at a hype house party.
Yeah.
Tell me everything.
Oh my God.
I was catering at the time on the day, and Noah Beck tripped me into the pool. I clipped my chin and almost bled out in the fucking jacuzzi. You saw that?
I only saw it on live because they started like live streaming it. It was
They
getting
started
yeah.
chanting, ranting, and raving. I ended up waking up, coming to in an ER.
Yeah.
And it was all part of this fucking weird prank thing.
Emergency room or
Yeah,
like
it was Keo Sir
enigmatic reality.
Playing, yeah, well, let me finish. It was Keo Sir playing a hospital nurse. So I wake up and I'm actually in a movie set, but it's like, you know, that what was that? The Mission Impossible?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where he thinks
yeah.
he's in a
Yeah.
fucking hospital, but it's not
Good
a
movie.
hospital.
Yeah.
So I
and
guess it was
Captain
part,
America.
Yes, and Captain America. So
Good
it's
way
partly
to trick
impossible.
someone.
And that.
But you
was-
showed up in catering outfits and you just walked in. Like you just wanted the
It
access.
was just sort of a way that I would spend a Saturday night. It was
Yeah,
like
right.
sort of infiltrating.
And that's what's worrying.
Yeah.
Because
Helps
you're
his
40.
writing to still be in touch with his roots.
Next tweet.
Me and my homies hate Charlie D'Amelio.
I'm going to say that that's Charlie.
Charlie.
Just being coy.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. it's-
Ned,
Yeah, I guess
aware.
so.
Charlie.
It seems too on the nose
I'll
for Dixie.
zag. I'll zag and go Dixie.
Wow, you
just so I can be
wild
the
card.
one right person in a room.
That's Charlie. Oh.
The one wrong person in a room. Not worth the risk.
I can't believe this whole Addison Rae Donald Trump thing because
That's crazy.
I saw that she was trending because people were mad at her that she was hosting the UFC fight at all.
Yeah.
And I actually was going to come on here.
She was
and
there not
defend
watching
her.
it, but hosting it.
She wasn't hosting. She was like a correspondent on
She's
the
a
red
journalist,
carpet.
let's be clear.
People. Okay, so she tweeted this thing where she's like, it was a joke. It's like, I went to 4 months of journalism school for this. Haha. I guess the joke being that she dropped out of college because she's fucking famous and doesn't need to go to college.
Yeah.
And people were very mad about that. They're like, people who go to journalism college who deserve this opportunity. I'm like, it's what fucking.
It's the UFC fight.
First of all, who gives a shit? Also, like, that's just famous people get other jobs.
They get
Do famous
hosting
shit.
jobs
It's
all the
not-
time.
You guys hosted the streaming.
Yeah, I've been underqualified for
Yeah.
shit. I'm underqualified for everything
Ned
I do.
and I hosted one of those.
Miss USA pageant.
USA
we were,
pageant,
we
red
were red
carpets.
carpet
That should have been
correspondents
me.
for
I
Miss
went to
USA.
college.
Well, relax. First of all,
went to
you did
journalism
host the
college?
Webby, so relax.
No, not journalism
We
college.
went to college.
We went
Oh,
to
really?
college.
Shit. All right. Never mind. You're
Where'd
fine.
you go to school?
But that should have been me instead of Addison then.
Yeah, it should have been you.
Yeah.
You know, there is no perfect body that everyone can achieve, but it is nice to feel good in your own body, to get to your own level of fitness. I know I've been dedicated to trying to get more fit. Ned, you've been getting more fit too.
Yeah, I tried to get a six-pack.
It can be tough, and that's why FitBod creates a fitness program that continually adapts to you, so you stay challenged with new exercises, pacing, and intensity based on where you are and what you want to be. I like it because you can pick workouts tailored to the equipment that you have. So Becky and I have some free weights, we have a treadmill, we have a rower, so like it's really great because I can hop between those and it gives me new workouts and maybe gives me new things I can learn. So FitBod creates a program based on your unique body experience and environment. Whether you're exercising 3 days a week or twice a day, every workout is scientifically proven to be better than the last.
If you got no equipment, no worries. FitBod has a body weight routine for those looking to get fit at home or on the go.
So pick up the pace on your fitness journey with FitBod today, and your future self will thank you. Get 25% off your membership at fitbod.me/tryguys. That's 25% off at fitbod.me/tryguys.
What next? They get free fucking shoes? I mean, these celebrities are insane.
I know.
So I'll defend her for that, but also then fuck her for saying hi to a fucking fascist. Next tweet.
Escar go away from me. Sunglasses face, tongue out face, hands clapping.
Gotta be Dixie.
I think that was
than
Dixie,
saying
right? Didn't
name.
she
You want
spit
to
out?
take it down?
Yeah, Miles, because I don't really know the difference between them. I'm guessing someone at random.
If you're trolling us in the comments, stop
I think
watching.
Dixie.
Dixie, I think she spat it out, like famously.
What if she's funnier?
At a dinner party video that they made that was
they
like,
sort of got in trouble for yelling at the help.
yeah.
Just to be clear, is there a
Well,
way?
you called them to help. So.
Well,
Their words, not
He's
his.
a caterer. He can say it.
I'm not famous enough to be canceled, so I can sort of do whatever I want. Give me Dixie, one
Dixie.
time.
That was Dixie.
Yeah, 3 for 3 over here.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is. I guess to be canceled, you need to be at a point of relevancy to care. But you can do things now that come back to haunt you.
Like
Yeah.
a random woman who's screaming at a Starbucks. Is that woman canceled or is she just insane?
Well,
She's just
if
a
a
Karen.
videotape of her encounter goes viral,
Is she canceled
well,
though?
she
or
could
is
lose
like-
her job at the bank.
But would you call her canceled?
If that happened, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
yeah, because there's
what
the,
she
the
said something super racist.
Central Park
Yeah.
dog person.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you use the word canceled or you
Right.
just
Yeah,
say like
because
that person's a,
you have to be famous to be canceled.
That's true.
you have to
Yeah.
be subscribed to. You
Right.
have to be
What's the most
something.
cancelable thing you guys have ever said and done?
Me?
Yeah. And we can bleep this out. Right?
good
Probably
question. We
my,
can edit it out.
probably my Panic at the Disco thoughts. They have a large fan base, and I'm sure a lot of our fans like them.
I'll cancel myself with you. Every album they've made since Vices and Virtues is bubblegum pop garbage.
Wow. Take that, 19-year-old band.
Yeah.
I tweeted.
Bro, you got to get a handle on that.
I'm really
board.
sorry. Yeah, I gotta get it together.
All over the
No,
place.
I love it.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, I'd love if you talked a little closer to the mic.
I'm so sorry.
Jeff has a different mic at home. That's why.
What kind of a
I
mic?
do. It's a Audio Technica AT USB.
2020?
Yep. Yeah. So
Wow,
it's
you guys
kind of good.
should be friends.
Look at them
We are.
vibing.
That'd be cool.
How do you grow that beautiful head of hair? That's what we're all wondering.
Lugs.
Plugs?
I got him. It's not even the same
We're only
thing.
20 minutes, but that's a plug.
It was pandemic hair. My last haircut was March 3rd, 2020,
Yeah.
which was also Super Tuesday and when I broke up with my girlfriend.
Oh, so this is a depression haircut.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got
This
a
is
haircut
a
to break up with her?
quarter life
Are
crisis.
you gonna
haircut.
like cut it back when you find the love of your life?
It depends what she wants, Ned. I'll do fucking anything
I get
for
that.
Bay.
Yeah.
All the audio is coming from the same source. So you keep saying stuff and you keep saying stuff, and I think it's Miles because I have no peripheral
You
vision.
do keep looking at me. And I was like, I'm not talking right now.
Yeah. Also, I can't help but notice a fan by a bucket of ice, and that's air conditioning.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. This is sort of my temporary solution so that you guys don't get too uncomfortable during the heat.
Fan is off. Yeah.
Remember to check in on yourself today. Make sure you are truly happy, and if not, give yourself time to work towards that.
Could be Charlie.
I love you. Two heart emoji.
Yeah, that's not
That's
Dixie.
nice.
Dixie's
That's
sort of like
gotta
a
be
badass.
Charlie.
Yeah,
She's
it's
not
gotta
like
be
doing like
Charlie.
any of that happy, optimistic
Charlie.
shit. That's classic Charlie.
Classic
I mean,
Charlie.
She's such
Charlie.
a fucking
Final
ray of
answer.
sunshine. An Addison ray of sunshine, actually.
Yeah, it's Charlie.
Yeah.
And again, she's 15.
No, I think they're. How old are they?
I think they're like 20 and 70.
How did they get
20 and 70? Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Amir, you've been on the internet through many phases of changes. I'm sure, like us coming in was one of those phases of changes, right?
BuzzFeed, yeah.
Yeah.
Buzz fuzz.
Like, do you feel it's part of your job to keep up with the shit?
Sorry, I keep hearing this buzz fuzz thing. Like
Buzz
I
fuzz.
can't,
You guys
I
never
can't
heard
move
of Buzz
past
Fuzz.
that.
Buzz Fuzz. Buzz Fuzz is what I started calling BuzzFeed for the last year that I was there, and no one
And
ever
you're making
stopped
fun of
me.
Geoff for rhyming shit? I mean,
Buzz
literally.
Buzz Fuzz.
Yeah, College Humor started in 99, so it like predated that era
YouTube.
of internet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it predated YouTube, and it predated the whole like BuzzFeedification of lists and quick hits and trying to get views and maximizing all that stuff. So College Humor had to adjust. It affected like more businessy and salespeople more than like my specific job, which is to just make YouTube videos anyway. But then by the time I left College Humor, it was 2013 or 14, and every video on the internet was like 11 ways to make sure that your dick is big, 12 ways that you know you were born in 1986, 5 different things. So it was
Yeah.
just like hyper focused on the view count. So like the Jake and Amir build a table would not have like been created at BuzzFeed because it wouldn't have gotten like the viral views, and nor did it do that well on College Humor. Like it wasn't like a super runaway hit views wise. All of our videos did fine, but none of them were like, I think our most popular YouTube video has like 2 million views, which is like a video of Charlie D'Amelio like snapping her fingers has like
Yeah.
80 times that.
I think about this all the time now. So there's no shared currency of what a viral video is anymore. We've done videos like the history of viral video, and you kind of have to stop a couple years ago because now every week 5 things go mega viral to a scale that is not even fathomable to us back then. But also, what we considered viral success in the early days of YouTube is just kind of laughable right now.
Chump change,
Like-
baby.
Like 2 million is a baseline for
Yeah.
a lot. Like I looked at Bo Burnham, who I fucking am obsessed with, and I think his most viewed video ever is like 10 million, and he was an early viral star, but
Yeah.
that's not TikTok. Yeah, Charlie
Yeah.
D'Amelio's changed the game, right?
Right. And then TV is like, and podcasting is like even less than that. It's like if you have a podcast that gets like 70,000 listens, you're like, holy shit, that's a really popular podcast.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
like that's nothing on any other streaming platform. TV is also dying. It has less views than all that stuff.
The Gossip Girl premiere, I texted the guys the other day. It was HBO Max's biggest, most watched series to ever premiere ever. It had 500,000 views.
Really?
Damn.
550,000 views, and that was like, and that it's just a different scale. There's obviously a deeper level of engagement with
Yeah.
your podcast or Gossip Girl, right? It obviously has a cultural impact,
Well, you got to pay for HBO Max.
right? Exactly. It's not a direct 1-to-1, but those numbers kind of fuck with my brain sometimes, and they make me go, well, maybe we can just make whatever the fuck we want.
You would think so, but no, you cannot.
Yeah.
Not for money, at least.
Yeah.
What's your most popular video? Is it the Disney?
Of all time?
Yeah.
On this channel, it's getting our bones cracked.
Really?
Yeah, of all
On
time,
YouTube, yeah.
it's labor pains, but that's if you count Facebook numbers.
You guys did the machine that simulates cramps.
We were one of the first people to do the machine.
Wow.
Is
I'd
it
like to say we popularized the
I
machine.
think we definitely I think it's true
You
that
should
we
have
can
built
say
the
that because a
machine.
lot of people who use the machine use our same expert to do it.
So it's a machine that gives you the spasms of labor pain as a man.
baby. Yeah, you
Sort
feel like
of.
you're
Not
pregnant.
no, you say it's the spasms of labor pains, but it's really just you're taking a device used for physical therapy, which tenses your muscles up.
Got it.
Like with electronics.
Cranking it
and
up.
just cranking it way past it's supposed to go.
Got it.
yeah.
And did it hurt a lot?
Oh yeah. It's horrible.
It did hurt a lot.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's nothing like birth.
No, birth is probably even worse.
Birth is way worse.
We'll never
Maybe.
know. It might be.
Our skin
not as
didn't
bad.
tear in
Maybe,
any way.
maybe Miles, maybe.
Actually, as a guy, I can tell you that what you guys did was a lot worse than child. Believe that.
Believe that.
I do remember after shooting, because I shot the one we did over here, that we had to do a butthole pass for Ned because he was wearing very thin, sheer pants, and we found that
Underwear.
in the edit,
sheer pantyhose.
yeah, you
An
could
ass pass.
an ass pass.
Yeah.
We could see, your butthole. and so we had to
If the
bleep it out.
contrast on your monitor was set to a certain level, you could see the full
69,
butthole.
we should say, is the level.
Yeah.
Blur the butthole, which drew way more attention to the butthole.
Yeah.
Miles, I'm so sorry. I turned us to a real conversation, and that's not what you wanted today.
God,
so.
that was dangerous. Let's go back to I'm
No.
eating an avocado
No.
sandwich.
No more Demelius.
Okay, we'll move
What's
on to the next segment.
Oh, God, he's got paper.
He's never
never had
printed anything
paper.
out for us. ever.
That's his resignation letter.
I want you to know.
I'd like to leave the company. Tony Headgum.
I want you to know
Whoa.
that Miles is a big fan of both of you and is trying to play it cool.
I do like it. By the way, Amir, I had an Ace and Jocelyn poster in my high school bedroom.
That's a big fucking deal right there. And
That's
that's the
huge.
kind of shit you don't get from a TikTok.
That's fucking
That's
right.
what I'm fucking talking about.
Human
like
connection.
It's this,
Get off of me, man.
Get off of him.
You should be all for it.
you're Jeff now. No. You're fired.
Let's get technical. Which celebrity gadget girl matches your personality? Now I want
Celebrity gadget girl.
Let me tell you about Caliper CBD. You know it. You love it.
Yeah.
They're our buddies. They're our favorite.
What I like about it is that it's in this powder. It's tasteless, so you can mix it into anything. Whether you're trying to de-stress in the morning with a cup of coffee, or maybe have a little bit easier time relaxing at the end of the day and just throw it in a glass of water. It's great. I love it. It works for all purposes for me and all my CBD needs, and it's better than like a tincture that you have to squirt juice in your mouth.
It's actually the only clinically proven fast-acting CBD. It delivers 30 times more CBD in the first 30 minutes versus CBD oil.
Plus, there's precisely 20 milligrams in each packet. It's always THC free. Feel better without the high. There's no weird taste, no oily residue, and it's all natural, vegan, non-GMO. It's free of fillers. It's got no added chemicals, and it's got no artificial flavors. So get 20% off your first order when you use promo code TRYGUYS at TryCaliber.com/TryGuys. You can try Caliber CBD risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love it, they're going to give you a full refund. That's TryCaliber.com/TryGuys. Don't forget promo code TRYGUYS for 20% off your order.
What is a celebrity gadget girl?
So we've obviously,
iJustine.
we're sort of, talking about celebrities and stuff, and I'd like us to go through a teen beat quiz to figure out which celebrity gadget girl matches our personality.
Celebrity gadget girl.
It's called Teen Beat, not Tiger Beat. Is that
What
there's
does
different
that mean?
publications?
This is from Tiger Beat, April 2008.
A tech reviewer?
What is? Yeah, you need to
or
tell
like
me what a
a-
celebrity gadget girl.
Well,
Like
answer me
Inspector
this.
Gadget, but female?
Go, gadget girl.
and are we all gonna make one together?
Together, we're going to take this, because it's sort of like a choose your own ending kind of thing.
Okay,
You
yeah.
Follow.
Okay.
And who
we're
are the
doing-
options?
Okay, so we're going to start at I can't.
Is one of the I see Paris Hilton is one of the 4 options.
Yeah, do you think we know any of the 4 gadget girls in 2008?
Tell us the potential
I know
for
one.
options first.
iJustine is a gadget girl YouTuber.
Oh, yeah. Your buddy's right.
is iJustine an option?
No, some of the gadget girls you would not expect. Okay, so I hate carrying lots of things in my bag. Oh, so true, or it's no problem.
My
Okay.
bag.
Collectively,
In my pockets, no.
Yeah.
In my bag?
I don't really.
No, I have a lot
yeah.
of things in my bag.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got a Rubik's Cube in my bag. Why?
I have back problems.
I don't even know how to
carrying
do 'em.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
Amir?
true, or it's no. Those are like 2 different styles of answer. It's a problem, or it's no problem, or oh, so true, and no, that's not true.
Yeah, those are sort
It's
of
like
both
number
yeses.
1 or B are the
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
options.
Oh,
I guess
so
I don't
true.
like to.
Hashtag relatable.
I like having lots of stuff in my bag so that I have lots of options
Yeah.
for problems I encounter.
What kind of problems are you encountering?
Sometimes somebody needs a SD card reader. I got one.
Wow.
Sometimes
shit.
I need my contact lenses. Got them in there.
You just
in
gotta
his
have a whole
bag.
bunch of dongles.
I got
in
a
your
lot of
bag.
dongles.
Yeah.
I actually do have almost every dongle.
Well, this is a democracy. I don't like carrying things. 'cause
Yeah.
I
So
like
it's no problem?
I like
Or-
carrying.
It's no problem.
I like
It's no
going
problem.
light.
Oh, so true.
Yeah, but you carry 3 cups of liquid at the. You should like carrying things more.
Yeah.
Well, liquid's a different thing.
He
If
needs
that's
a
the next
tray, not a
problem.
bag.
Yeah.
I feel like I might cede my vote to Zach.
Whoa.
You don't
Amir,
like
you're
I like a
welcome.
medium amount.
List?
Yeah, I try to carry less versus more. My bag right now just has a computer and sunglasses in it, and I'm actually holding my sunglasses.
Whoa.
So there you go.
Whoa.
Wow.
So I guess
So I guess
it's no
me and
problem,
Keith.
or-
it's no problem. So like I carry a lot of things. It's no problem, or I can't wrap my dick around this shit.
Oh, it looks like we're going with Oh So True. I totally know my way around a computer. No way, or that's me.
That's me.
What magazine is this from?
Tiger Beat.
Wired.
2008.
Yeah. Well,
This is
actually,
hair salon fodder.
Sorry, Lights, Camera,
yeah.
Action is from 2008. I don't know when this is from.
I think that's me.
And
Yeah,
yes,
we're all
Yeah, that's
computer
me.
savvy for sure.
Okay, that's me.
Y'all ever took apart a computer though?
No,
No, I never built
Macintosh.
that.
I kind
have.
of did that with my PC, a gaming PC.
Pretty fun. Pretty
Yeah.
fun.
Miles, are
Pretty
you
cool.
single?
No, I'm actually engaged.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Did you have somebody in mind?
Yeah, I was gonna try and set you up with my buddy
With a
Caroline.
tech girl?
Yeah.
Well, it's just
With
engaged.
a tech girl,
so
with a
let's-
gadget girl.
I mean, wait. Let me hear about Caroline. My wedding's in September.
Right. There's still time to. He can pump
Holy
the brakes.
shit.
That's what the engagement's for. It's kind of that time
Trial
to really
period.
vet it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have one big gadget than lots of small ones. Now we got a couple options here. Not at all, or oh yeah.
Wait. What?
One big
one
gadget.
big gadget?
Imagine a gadget so big you don't need any other shit.
I guess I'd like a big gadget.
Yeah, one
Why?
big.
Yeah.
You said you had your
Laptop-
computer.
I want a fucking supercomputer the size of a Hummer, and then I don't need a phone or a freaking DVR because I have a gadget
Yeah.
that weighs 2,500 pounds.
I'm gonna go no. I mean, have you guys ever played with a universal remote? They're universally bad. They're the button that's
Round of
like,
applause. Standing ovation.
That sound effect.
Oh yeah.
The sound of a standing O.
The applause. There it is.
Yes.
Jeff has
It
a
is
broken
different.
headphones.
Okay. Looks like we want one big gadget.
No.
No.
No, I was
No,
just
100%
joking.
you do. Like, first of all, we're surrounded by like
A million gadgets.
80 pieces of bullshit around us, and I'm sure that causes Miles a lot of headaches.
Yeah, it does.
I'm so sick of remote recording, which I have to go do after this because I have to make sure GarageBand is open. I have to make sure Loopback is open. I have to
You're
make sure
using
that my
GarageBand?
soundboard is open.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Loopback's cool.
You're
Loopback's-
using GarageBand for what?
recording remote.
We had the video mixer fail pretty recently. In fact, a couple hours ago.
Yeah, do you guys know that our last episode didn't record?
Isn't that
What?
crazy? Yeah.
No.
Said it was
No.
recording the entire time.
kidding me?
Said it was recording.
Are you
No, I have the audio.
fucking
I have the audio.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine. Are
Are we sure? Is this one working?
I mean, it says it's recording. Numbers are going up. So it tells me how much footage is left on the hard drive. But last time I did the same thing, and baby, it's never happened before. But I deleted some stuff off the hard drive, so we'll see.
Maybe I don't want a lot of little soft hardwares now because all
Yeah.
little hardwares
One
are failing us.
big
Shit fails.
gadget.
When I hear one big gadget, I'm picturing just like a robot who can do everything for me, who can also be my best friend and my surrogate father.
Here's
So-
the reason you do a lot of little gadgets.
Yeah.
Each of them can be the best at what they do. You get one big gadget, there's no way it's gonna just okay, yes, it can do everything, but it's probably a little shitty at everything. You ever seen a Swiss Army knife? You try and cut with those scissors.
Ned, I hear you, but
Those
also
scissors.
Iron Man.
You know?
True.
I rescind my argument.
That was so fast.
I'm trying to think of a world how would we record this podcast with one thing? Would it have like
Jarvis would do
6
it.
tentacles of microphones and it
And
just
a video
is one
that-
big device that
Yeah.
does it all for
That's
podcasts?
Right. That's
Yeah.
right. Me
That
and
could
Jeff
be
wouldn't
cool.
even be here.
Yeah.
Part of the gadget would be the guests.
Whoa.
In a way.
That'd be cool.
In a hat.
I guess we're
the
going for a
side.
big gadget.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. We're responding. I can do everything I want with my computer. Yes.
What's the
Or nah.
well no.
That's the same question, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. But this is going to really determine. This is the final question.
I mean, like Sometimes I want to go for a walk in the park.
It
Is that
can
what
make a
they're asking?
sandwich. Well, you can
Like,
order a
I'd be
sandwich.
happy just being at my computer all day.
You can make that happen. There's videos. Sometimes I want to go for a drive and I just search up Topanga Canyon to
Yeah.
Malibu,
And-
4K drive.
And you would say you
4K?
would, you want to do that?
That's cool.
That does sound kind of
You do this
neat.
in like VR?
No.
You sounded so
But he
embarrassed
could.
about that.
Yeah, actually, you spent the amount of money you spent on my tea. You could have a VR headset.
Get a Quest
You
2.
could have almost any video gaming system in the world, but you got 15 bags of loose leaf tea and no steeper.
Here's a question: is that
I
on
love
the
to hear
company?
that.
Is that on the company, or that's from?
I'm going to put it on my time card. I'm so sorry, but I don't have to do that.
Wow. No, I mean, it's good. It's a marketing expense, I guess. Let's talk post show because
Yeah.
you keep doing that kind of like the little shit. And it starts to add up.
So it's that.
Yeah.
Financially, it's a strain.
He also Venmoed me $1,000.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did do that.
You're
I don't
responsible,
think
yeah.
we can do everything we want to do with our computer. I think, well, not everything.
That's a classic Nicole Richie thing to say, and that's why we'll get to her as the
Oh, it's
gadget
not
girl.
far off. I'd say
Oh.
if we
All right,
say
tell
yes.
us all
That's
of the
Paris
options.
Hilton,
We've
then.
said
I'm
no.
almost
We're saying no.
So who are we not getting?
We are not like Ashley Simpson. You're a big vintage fan, and that totally goes for gadgets too. You'd rather rely on an old-fashioned Post-it.
These are just celebrities that have cell phones in 2008.
Well, they're technical
Gadget
gadget
girls.
girls.
How is Ashley Simpson a gadget
She had a
girl?
sidekick. She had a T-Mobile sidekick, yeah, and also a best friend who
Didn't
kind of
she
went
actually-
around with
Didn't
her.
she have that big auto-tune fuck up on SNL? So gadgets failed her
Yeah, that's true.
that day.
Ashley, what happened to Ashley? That's Nicole Simpson's little sister.
Yeah, John Mayer's ex, where he called her. I shouldn't even say it. He said something horrible about her in a Playboy article.
You read Playboy?
Oh, for the articles, yeah.
Only for the
Only for the
articles.
pictures of tits.
Okay, what?
Okay, so we're also
who
not,
else are we not?
we're also not Gwen Stefani, the most downloaded artist ever. If that's not a reason to love computers, what is? She's so high tech.
He was the most,
Most
downloaded
downloaded
artist
artist.
ever at one
At
point.
that point,
She was the first NFT.
Yeah, she was an NFT. We also are not. For you and Raven, there's only one gadget you need: your cell phone. Calling, texting, pictures, it's all there. So we're not Raven Simone either.
I want that one.
Yeah.
But
are we
yeah.
Paris Hilton?
No, we are unfabulous star Emma Roberts.
Oh.
Tells Tiger Beat that iPods are way fabulous, and you agree. You've got a gadget for every occasion.
I forgot she was on Unfabulous.
Yeah, I think that was her first
What a
name.
career glow up.
We forgot that in 2008, some people didn't have gadgets.
And that was okay.
Yeah, can you pull your mask up, actually? You're yelling at me at this
I guess
DMV.
she's the only one in that who actually referenced a specific gadget.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani being the most downloaded artist ever doesn't really make her.
No,
a
that's
tech.
about her.
I'm just realizing when you said the mask thing, if one of us had COVID, we would all get it.
I had
Vaccine
that
or
thought
not.
that one of us could be shedding virus.
Oh my God, it would fill
Really?
up this room. There's
Yeah.
no way we would not
It's
get
hot.
sick.
The disease would spread.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's not going anywhere. And there's
Counterpoint,
no.
there's so little ventilation that I'm not even sure the air is moving.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's just staying put in front
We're
of
not
us.
getting COVID. We would be COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I hope we don't get COVID.
I hope one of us doesn't wake up tomorrow with the fucking sniffles.
That'd be
Because that's
that'd
the
be
end
bad.
of me.
Yeah.
And then, Miles, can you cut that off at just, I hope one of us doesn't wake up tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And that's the end of the podcast.
Dark. Well, 20 minutes of silence, and then
Yeah.
Mortality.
Thanks for coming.
So you ever think about how you're gonna die?
I don't.
You want to?
I want to go quickly. I don't want to like suffer or like create anguish and months of depression for those around me, my loved ones. So like I want to go quickly, but I also don't want to go like too young either. But like you don't see a lot of like 88-year-olds get hit by a bus. So
That's true.
Is that a problem? Yeah, you
No,
said
he's
that was an issue.
Which I want to tell you guys about my charity.
yeah.
You're just sort of saying a long life is more likely to lead to a long death.
Yes, in a way I am. Yeah, it's a long cross dissolve where I'd rather end
want a
it
hard
2
cut.
years too early. Yeah, cut to black instead of fade to white.
And also, you're a comedian, right? And like, get out early is the best way.
That's
to tell a
right.
good
Leave on a
joke.
high note.
Yeah.
Bungee jumping accident. What's a silly way to go?
I think you just have to like keep doing extreme things into your old age.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe like I'll fall off a house.
I just don't want the way I die to be like that other people are embarrassed for me.
Right.
Like
What's the
being
shameful
like,
way to die?
I'm like, this is the first time I attended a PGA tour. This might be interesting. And then you get hit right in the face with a golf ball and you die immediately.
Yeah.
Like, that would be like a
happened.
really embarrassing way to die.
Yeah.
I'm kind of down with that.
It was a
That's
putt.
Or like it, you would slipped and fallen on the ground, and then you intercept the putt straight into your temple in just enough force.
I sent you this, but like it was like the 1936 U.S. Open Championship, and I guess there was a lot of there was like a goal to steal the winning golf ball. So like this old ass fucking golfer putts in to win the championship, and then 14 people like descend on this hole trying to grab the ball because it's like considered like a piece of memorabilia, and there's archival footage of it.
Did you say
so that would be a funny way.
1936?
Yeah, whenever it was. It would be a funny way to die, is you
Yeah.
diving for a golf ball.
Right.
You get it, but then you're pummeled and tackled.
This might be a hot take. Don't come at me. But your bank account should work with you, not against you. And Chime is an award-winning app and debit card with no hidden fees or monthly minimums. After all, you earned your money, so you deserve to keep it.
It's got great features like fee-free overdraft on up to $200 in debit purchases with SpotMe.
You can get your paycheck, benefits, stimulus check, and tax return up to 2 days earlier with direct deposit. You know I love me some direct deposit.
Plus, they have over 60,000 fee-free ATMs at locations like Walgreens, 7-Eleven, CVS, and more. Join the millions on Chime. Sign up takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Apply now at chime.com/tryguys. That's chime.com/tryguys. Chime is a financial technology company. Banking services provided by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Overdraft only applies to debit card purchases. Limits start at $20 and may be increased up to $200 by Chime. Early direct deposit depends on the payer. Out-of-network cash withdrawal fees apply. Third-party and cash deposit fees may apply. Go to chime.com/tryguys for details. Wow, we did it.
I had a moment when I was walking yesterday that in success, I have not lived the majority of my life yet.
Yeah.
In failure, I may, statistically, maybe I have,
But
but
you don't want to be at the halfway point yet.
that it's possible that like all of these things that are that once seemed so deeply meaningful to me, like prom or
Yeah.
my fucking first job, or even like this part of my relationship with my fiance where we are pre-marriage, pre-kids.
Yeah.
Like the longer you go, Ned, I'm sure your pre-marriage life kind of feels like a blip where now you have kids. That is what begins the actual defining part of your relationship.
Right.
And then
I never considered that until just now, Zach. Thanks.
Yeah, like you think of your parents, it's like, what the hell were they doing before I was around? Probably nothing. But
Nothing
that's still
cool.
where we're all
Yeah.
in, sort of.
that's because we're all very important.
Yes, and I'm probably, I don't want to say the most important, but would you say that about me if we can get that clean?
What's the next segment?
Would Justin invite you to his B-Day party?
Justin, who?
Bieber.
Long.
Long. Justin Long.
He's turning 44 today.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Justin Long.
Could
You
have
are a
been
Mac.
Timberlake. It could have been Timberlake from
that's
2008. Like
Yeah.
he was doing sexy band.
Two hot Justins.
Do you think
Good on him.
Justin Timberlake's ever been Dusty in Silver Lake?
Yeah, you could just read that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Jeff.
You think Justin Long has ever shown his schlong?
Nice.
And Justin is also asking, how does my six-pack look?
It's hidden.
It's hidden.
Yeah.
That photo is horrible of him. That is
Yeah.
the worst photo of Justin
Really
Bieber. It
bad.
looks like
He's
he's
so tan yellow.
squinting in the sun.
Yeah,
Yellow.
the white balance is off for
not
sure.
good.
Definitely.
Tungsten light.
So we're going to find
Check your
out
printer.
why JB would totally fall for you on his day.
This is pre.
I thought you were going to say on his knee.
Yeah.
Would
have been better.
on his dick, to be honest, and I was very
All
concerned.
for you on his dick.
Yeah.
On his dick.
You want to send Justin a B-Day present on March 1. You mail A CD
Severed head.
of his fave songs. B, homemade scrapbook. C, a cool watch you saved up for.
Yes.
I guess C, because the first two are not gifts.
I don't know. I like B.
You gotta go B. That's
The
the
first
only
two
way.
are going straight into a garbage can.
Yeah.
He's not listening.
I think he's
Yeah.
gonna look at it.
No.
Beebs wants to watch.
Yeah. He wants it.
Jeff's really into watches. I don't know if you guys know that, but
Let me
he's
see
like a
what
watch
you're rocking.
Your watch
aficionado.
guy.
That's cool.
He has a watch podcast.
Yeah, I haven't watched. It's not successful and it kind of is over probably. But I have a side. My side hustle.
You greenlit this watch podcast?
No, that one was rejected, and he ended up starting it himself, sort of under the guise of his co-host, who is
It's called Ass Roots.
no.
I have a
is it
side
called?
hustle where I sell vintage watches.
It's really hard to tell when you guys are lying or something.
This is you can tell it's
very
real
hard.
because I'm uncomfortable being earnest.
This is actually true. He buys old watches, refurbishes
estate
them,
sales.
and sells them
You
on
fix
eBay.
them yourself?
No, I pay.
Get them
So you
refurbished.
sell them broken to other people.
Yeah. No, I Ed V. Hernandez at LA Watchworks in Pasadena. Are you familiar?
No.
Really?
Of course not.
Why would I do that?
Absolutely not.
You don't know
He's
Ed V?
He's your boy.
He fixes them up. He's also Keegan Allen's watch guy.
Keegan Allen?
I don't even know who that
Keegan
is.
Allen?
He's an actor.
Keegan Michael Key?
No. I wish it was Keegan.
No, he has a
Allen.
different guy.
Keegan Allen.
All right.
Cross between the football star and the
Keenan
actor.
Thompson?
Yeah.
No, it's Keegan Allen, and he goes to Ed V.
What is his credentials?
I don't know.
Okay,
I only know him
what
from
are we going
watch.
to give Bieber?
I wanna
How much
watch.
does it cost to like fix a vintage watch? I don't even know the are these like
You gotta-
$10,000
It depends on the movement. So, like, I got this.
movement? I don't know
What's
if
that
I want
mean?
to keep talking about
I know. I
this.
tried to get us out of this. I don't think the watch in depth.
Well, what
watch
what watch
discussion
would
is-
you give Bieber? We can at least
that I have in stock.
No.
Yes. Yes.
At
Yes.
jeffswatches.com?
Yes.
I have a Patek Philippe Calatrava, 1967, reference 5711.
How much are we talking?
Well, I got it for just over 1,000, but
Whoa.
it's worth 12 grand.
Why?
Whoa.
Why? Because
I signed the bitch. And did I mention Bieber owns it now? So that increases
What
its
is the
value.
most you've sold a watch for?
I haven't sold
Any
any
of
of, the expensive ones because people don't have money
Or trust you?
or trust me.
Also, your value must be off because you say it's worth 12,000. Evidently not, because nobody's
Yeah.
purchased it for that.
Yeah.
No, it's 100% worth that much. I just haven't been marketing it a lot. 'Cause
I'll give you $1,000 for that watch.
Dude,
I could
we
break
have to
even,
take-
and then you could have a watch worth 12 grand in theory.
I'll give you. I'll throw in an extra $40.
Throw in an Oculus.
All right.
Throw in
10, 40.
40 pounds of
You're supposed
tea.
to just take this stuff overseas and sell it because it's the best way to traffic money is through watches and other fine jewelry.
Whoa, did you know that?
Did you know that?
You also, we
Illicit
should say that you have a second home in Marrakesh.
Fine jewelry.
I will give you another
Fine
15
jewelry.
bags of Zydeco tea.
That does it appreciate? I can't help but feel like, especially if you shut down the company.
Yeah.
You have enough fans that the tea will appreciate.
I think it's organic. I think it depreciates.
Rots.
it physically rots.
Do you think you'd be a good party planner? A, I'm better at partying. B, maybe. C, yes, I'd throw the bash of a lifetime.
I'm terrible at executing planning parties.
I've gotten
I don't
a
know
lot
how to
better.
do that stuff.
I threw a heck of a bachelor party for Keith.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd you
Probably
guys go?
Was that
Wow.
recent?
Oh, no. It was 2017.
Where was it?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Nice.
Love
The,
that.
the MGM Corporation helped us out with a bunch of free stuff.
Yeah, it was dope. It was like very, like all the scenes you would have in a crazy movie, but we
Wow.
actually did it and it
That's
was
cool.
great.
That's
It
awesome.
was pretty fucking
We
great.
blew
Yeah.
the equivalent of $300,000 worth of stuff for free.
Wow.
Damn.
A lot of it is just bottles of alcohol that they upcharge
Yes.
$9,800.
You got
That's
it.
true.
But
The
still.
the manufacturer
Yeah.
would not say it's $300,000.
You're at a party and nobody's dancing. You A, decide to be the first one out there. Woo! B, ask your crush to dance with you. Or C, grab your girlfriends and go.
So they've abandoned the Justin Bieber thing at this point. Now it's just like a fucking random quiz that an intern had to write 4 minutes before
It's
deadline.
like, would he like you at his party? And based off your answers, he would like you there. So I'm the kind of guy who's not afraid to start the dance floor.
That's
over
cool.
here.
Great.
Somebody's got to do it, and I can take the hit.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, but for a little different reason. I'll do it because I'm trying to leave that party early.
Yeah, Ned's trying to get out of there as soon
I
as he
gotta
arrives.
have as much fun as possible.
In and
B
out.
is a terrible idea, though.
Ask
is
your
B?
crush to dance with you?
Ask
Yeah.
someone that you don't really know that well to dance on an empty dance floor.
On an empty stomach.
I haven't even had apps, babe. Don't
Yeah, I
touch
get a
me.
bunch of those mini hot dog weenies first.
Yeah.
So C, grab your girlfriends and go.
No, A.
First one out there.
I think that it's a good idea to grab a group of friends to hit the floor first, so that it makes it like, especially if you grab a bunch of girls to go out there, you're going to get a couple guys to go out there. A couple more girls to go out there. A couple more
I also
guys.
interpreted it as that, but I think they mean leave the party.
Oh, you're
I
right.
think-
They do mean that.
I think C means you
Yeah.
leave. So we're A people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who would leave?
Yeah.
What words would you want JB to say to you after his party?
I don't know, man. Like, I haven't thought about it.
A, I want to dance with you all night long.
After the party?
Bieber, it's 4.
B,
Night's over,
Let us
man.
leave.
I'll never forget what you did for me.
Ooh.
C, I've never been more surprised.
B and C both are similar, and they sound not good.
What
Yeah.
did you do for him?
I'll never forget what you did for me.
Right?
What?
There's something
At a party?
gross
It was
about
like
that.
the season 1 finale of Succession. Level
Yeah.
shit went down at this party.
I feel like Bieber killed someone and you're his
Yeah.
alibi.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, maybe he was choking on a little hot dog and you gave him the Heimlich and he
cool.
saved his life.
I think that's the best option because you want him to always remember you.
Yeah.
and always owe you something.
Yeah.
What if it's also, I'll never forget what you did to
Oh,
me?
in a
Oh,
bad
that's
way.
good.
It was did for me, right? Not to me.
Whatever.
Did for me, yeah.
I'll never forget what you did for me.
So we're going for that. B.
Yeah.
I think
B.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is final question.
Only 50 more.
50.
It's Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
Are you going for like a bookstore or?
Bieber's car leaves the station traveling west at 40
How
miles.
many questions are left? It was the end of the party at the last question.
Well, for
Is
the
this
end of the year dance,
the end of the new party?
Bieber's struggling to learn the stanky leg dance. Do you A, teach him or leave with your girlfriends?
Do you A, teach him how to Dougie?
for the end of the year dance, you suggest a disco ball and eye-catching laser lights. B, a video slideshow full of pics from the year. Or C, a red carpet and ice cream sundaes.
A.
A. Trippy lights, 100%.
Yeah.
It's Bieber we're talking about. We've seen how he ages.
Yeah.
He's into like weird shit. Lasers are the way to go.
Lasers.
Disco balls,
flat.
they get their money's worth.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I'm an ice cream guy though, and the last one had a sundae bar, was it, or just a loose sort of bowl of wet fudge?
It was
on
an
a
ice
carpet?
cream Heath bar ledger.
Because if it's the wet fudge, we want that.
The wetter the fudge, the better the nudge. Give me C ice cream.
C.
Yeah, the rhyme's going to take it.
I don't even know what the fuck is the answer to this. Like now,
what's
now
the
what happens at
outcome?
the
Yeah,
end?
now are we going to the party? Was that what it was about?
So this is how the grading
We are
works.
Emma Roberts.
What? We're going back to the last bit.
Yeah, you are Gwen Stefani. The answer, so it's mostly A's, mostly B's, or mostly C's. We actually got equal C's and A's, so fucking...
They got lazy with the fucking grading too. Mostly just eyeball it and say, yeah, we're going to the party, I guess.
You make it unforgettable. Turning 18 is important, so you do everything in your power to make it memorable for JB. You're organized and a party planner, so make sure Justin's bash was go big or go home, photo booths, red carpet, fireworks, the sky's the limit.
That was A and C or A?
That was C.
What was A?
You'd bring the fun.
Wait,
you know how to get the
what
party
was
go-
the first line of C?
C was you'd make it unforgettable.
And the whole reason we did this quiz was to say what type
would-
of party we would throw for Justin
They both
Bieber.
sound good.
Why would Justin invite you to his beating
Oh, so
party?
no matter what, we're going.
Yeah,
So it's because I'm planning the whole thing
Yeah.
without
You know-
being paid for it.
exactly.
You know what's crazy is that someone went to 4 years of journalism school. to write
Addison
that.
Rae wrote that,
And then
actually.
Addison just
Yeah.
swept right in and wrote it herself.
Do you want to look cool? Do you want to protect your eyes from the sun? Do you want to know what time it is? Well, let me tell you about movement, baby. In a tiny apartment in Southern California, 2 college dropouts teamed up to create a watch company that broke all the rules. With fair prices, unexpected colors, and clean original designs, Movement grew into one of the fastest growing watch brands, shipping to over 160 countries across the globe. Pretty dope. On July 20th, Movement is celebrating its 8-year anniversary by running a huge site-wide sale. Every single thing is 28% off. That's 28% off all the best-selling watches, blue light glasses, jewelry, and more.
Yeah, I got the 40 series in rose gold. It's just like very classic, kind of slim down. I really kind of feel like it's just ups my style game a little bit, you know?
So don't miss Movement's biggest sale of the year. Go to mvmt.com/tryguys and enjoy your 28% off. That's 28% off site-wide at mvmt.com/tryguys. Join the movement. Tick-tock, tick-tock, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. No matter what, you're getting invited, and it's like, you made it fun. You were awesome. So it's like, it was very positive no matter what. I guess that is probably good
You
for
want people
children's
to keep
confidence.
reading the magazine.
Yeah.
All right.
Keith, you sound upset, but that's great for us.
No, I guess it's good. It's just like,
You should be proud.
no stakes.
Justin was
Yeah.
happy that you were there.
I wish if one of them was extremely harsh.
Yeah.
Justin would never have
like
jokes.
maybe B, maybe
Ice
B is
cream?
like,
What the fuck is your problem?
count your lucky stars because that's the last party you're going to. He'll never forget what you did for him.
Mostly bees.
Have you ever met a hero who really disappointed you?
Ooh.
like a personal hero.
Yeah.
or a
Or like a
superhero?
firefighter.
Superhero who didn't save your friend, I guess.
Who's the most famous person you've bumped elbows with?
Yeah, that kind of snubbed you or didn't want a photo that day, that minute. I will say
I know my answer, but I can't say it.
It's a friend of yours, so I can't say.
it's Jake Hurwitz. Jake won't look Geoffrey in the eyes. And I think it's just like his personal way of talking to people. You
But
get
it's
so
it's insulting
offended.
to me because Jake is so amiable, affable,
Amiable?
amicable.
Affable?
This
all
is the
affable
kind of
with
shit
everyone.
Jake hates. And like he keeps talking to me about it.
No, I'll search for the word.
Yeah.
I'll search for the word in front of him, and then he just like literally won't lock eyes with me.
A friend of mine that wasn't nice to you.
No, I was teeing you up for that joke.
Got it.
That's a good one.
It was worth it. And it's good that we sort of took that second beat to call
Miles,
it out as a goof.
Cut the past 5
Not gonna
minutes.
cut it out.
All right, shittiness aside, most famous person you've bumped the bows.
Tom
Taylor
Hanks.
Swift.
What?
Matt Taylor?
Matt Taylor.
How was
Where?
that?
At a concert.
Was she
was very
singing?
friendly. Very nice.
Whose concert?
It was like a fundraiser thing with a bunch of people.
You were like super famous and they had you come help fundraise and you get to meet like all these cool people like T Swift and like,
I
what was
forget I
that?
said anything. I'm
was
feeling you haven't blinked in like
What
a
was
minute.
it? How do I
Sorry.
get invited next time? I want to meet them.
I meant John Lovitz. John Lovitz is my answer.
That'd be cool too.
It's really fucking hot in here now. How'd you meet Hanks?
Yeah, Tom Hanks is probably a bigger
That's cool.
He's a friend of a friend.
get. Really?
Yeah.
He's a big watch guy.
He's a big watch head.
Yeah.
He came to my parents' house with my friends. Yeah.
Tom Hanks went to your parents' house.
Did
Yeah.
you guys know
He
he
played
was
our
coming
piano.
or did he just like,
It was for,
hey,
yeah, it was for like a party.
fuck, I haven't made the bed.
My buddy was the director of the Cleveland Film Commission, so he was the reason why a bunch of Marvel movies shot there. So he was like, "Hey, can we like do a party at your house and I'll bring Tom?" And they were like, "Yeah."
Famed Marvel actor Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
And then it was just like a bunch of people, trying to give money to the film commission.
I cannot imagine my parents' house being the house that Tom Hanks comes to a party at. I'd be like, this is not a good recipe. It's like not a bad house, but it's not like a party house.
No, it's not a Tom Hanks.
It's not. Tom Hanks shouldn't
Maybe
probably go.
Colin
for sure.
at best
Maybe-
can take a dump in one of their toilets.
I
but
don't
that's
know.
Or
it.
Jost.
Jost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
My parents have like cats and dogs. So it's gonna be cat and dog hair for sure. And, like,
Yeah.
just-
Like Tom Hanks though is such an everyman charm. Like he's comfortable in any person's house.
Yeah.
Just, he'll sit around.
And I
the
mostly agree with that,
kitchen
but
table.
based on what you've said so far, like not that house.
Any
like
house
it really, yeah,
but
but
Keith's
that's their
parents'
house.
I don't think you.
Where do they live?
how
What
many
city?
dogs?
They live in Bolingbrook, Illinois. It's a
Yeah.
suburb of Chicago.
He's just not gonna be there. Like I don't see a world where
Agreed,
Tom
yeah. All
right,
spends
relax.
an hour
Relax.
in fucking where was it?
Your hands are getting
Bolingbrook.
straight and erect, which is when you start to get angry.
Yeah, pointy.
I just can't see a world. Maybe Chicago.
Yeah, it is
But how long
Chicago.
Are
is
you
that?
like Barbie now?
I'm losing my joints.
And we went to a big Hollywood party once.
Did we?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one by the beach.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
I've had gripes
Orlando
like this before.
Bloom.
I can't ever get invited to Hollywood parties.
No one invites us to the hot beat bar.
Well, you've had Grimes before.
I've met Grimes. What are you talking about?
You've had Gripes and you've had Grimes.
I wish
So
I
highs and
wish I
lows.
met Grimes. That'd be kind of cool.
Be fine.
I kind of really want to, but
It would be the perfect grime.
Grimes. Grimes.
Come on in.
Is she not here?
Grimes.
Grimes.
Let's get a photo real quick before you leave.
Real quick, Grimes. She's off camera.
Just a quick
Call me.
she heads
Hey,
out.
Grimes, go. We can take a photo before you leave.
I will text you later. All right. Thanks, Grimes.
Yeah.
You're
welcome.
wow.
My friend was at a party with Olivia Rodrigo the other day.
Oh, interesting.
Book.
He's
Yeah.
not old enough to be at parties.
follows
That's what
man
everybody
on
said.
Instagram.
No, but somebody said, why was your friend at a party with an 18-year-old? And I was like, no, the 18-year-old shouldn't have been there.
It was a party at my parents' house for Tom Hanks.
Yeah, it was a
Rodrigo
fundraiser
crashes.
for Tom Hanks.
And
It was
he needs some money.
Collective
for
consolation
Tom
prize
Hanks?
for Chet.
Just an update for people checking in. Olivia Rodrigo is still not following
Oh,
me.
dang. Yeah. That's too
Weird.
bad.
Yeah.
Follows Ned and Eugene, but not Keith or Zach.
What kind of
that true?
party was it that they were at?
Damn.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
I don't know. I was on my bucket list was to get invited to a party in the Hollywood Hills. It happened that week.
I guess you could die now.
I guess I could die
Bucket
happy.
list? I've been to a single party that would be like a Hollywood party, but it was really just because a couple famous people there, and one of the people was Michael B. Jordan.
Whoa.
And
Wow.
that was cool.
That's
Good
cool.
famous person.
He lives with his parents.
Really?
Is that
does.
a diss or?
I'm trying to knock him down a peg so I'm closer to B.
But you also live with your parents, so like it knocks you down a peg too.
All right. Very
But that
good.
just
Very
means he's
good.
also very similar to Michael
on
B.
the same
Jordan.
level.
That's what I'm
which
saying.
raises him
Jeffrey
up.
B. James
living
over
with your
here.
parents raises your opportunity to meet Tom Hanks.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Hanks
Like,
only goes to parental
only
parties.
goes to parent houses in Ohio.
yeah.
Dang.
You got some Michael B. energy.
Wow.
That's gonna be my new Hinge bio. Like this is unbelievable. Sorry, Raya.
I have big Michael B energy.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yeah.
Michael B?
Michael B.
My roommate has a funny joke that it's Michael Basketball Jordan.
Actually, that's my joke now. That's really funny. Thank you.
Holy shit.
Thank
It is
you.
like that's like,
You know the B stands for basketball.
You didn't even laugh. You guys all just said, whoa.
that was so funny.
My jeans are fixed.
No way. Olivia Rodrigo followed Zach.
Everything is good now.
What are you doing
because
with your
of
finger,
me.
Miles?
I was giving you the wrap up discreetly.
Oh,
You got to throw it in the
right.
final
Well,
segment.
we'll keep talking on Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/tryguys.
Okay.
Join the community.
Did you upload the video of your ass to your Patreon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, butthole cut.
The ass tier.
No, I don't think we did. Right?
Just like cats.
No,
No.
You can see the butthole.
Instead of the Snyder cut?
it's not like an
Snyder butt.
OnlyFans situation.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Why not,
OnlyFans?
Ned?
Why not?
Yeah. Do you not
Could
care
be.
about scaling your business?
You know what? You're making me think seriously about my own butthole. Yeah. So maybe.
How about this?
Maybe.
Forget Try Guy. Here's Brown Eye, and it's you sort of goat-seeing for a $69 per month tier. We'll
pretty
incentivize it in
Pretty high
various
tier.
other ways.
Pretty high tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the music of
Various-
Gautier.
So what are some of the various other ways?
Like you can almost like, you know how in some countries you're not supposed to put the toilet paper in the toilet because
Right.
it, it
I
clogs.
can't flush.
You can send a little bit of the TP with a little bit of the duty to whoever signs up for this. Obviously, it's not all your fans. There's too many.
Yeah.
But if because then you limit it almost like an NFT.
Yeah,
to
you
like
can't
one or-
sell
Sure.
bodily fluids or send it through the mail. It's actually against U.S. law. It's a felony.
What if it's poo poo though?
Yeah.
That's a paste.
That's a felony.
Wait, that's
A
not
paste?
true. I've sent my poop in the mail before. You're lying.
You're under
Yeah, well,
arrest.
if you send it to a lab,
I sent it to a laboratory.
check
Probably
your
an
poop.
exception. They probably have
Yeah.
a license for poop.
This is a real thing. I had
Grimes. Grimes, get in here.
Grimes
yeah.
has got a photo.
She has a bucket of her own shit.
That's
Mail
actually
that
the
to
origin
me.
of Grimes.
Mail that
Well, maybe you're thinking about mailing your bodily fluids in the mail and you need some advice. Well, lucky for you, because we've got a person who gives great advice and he does this regular segment. And I don't know if you've listened to our podcast before, but if you haven't, buckle up. Because this next segment is called Advice That Will Go for Miles with Miles Bonsignore.
Michael Basketball.
So lo-fi.
Yeah, so your headphones, you're getting the wrong version. Yeah.
To me, it sounds like concert footage shot on a camcorder.
Yeah.
For me, it sounds like highly produced.
Can't even hear you.
Panic at the Disco.
I think there's magnets in the studio that are making it worse. Yeah.
Why are there
I
magnets?
can't hear any of you.
Yeah. What the fuck's up, Miles Nation?
If you're trolling us in the comments, stop watching.
What the fuck is up, Miles Nation? How's everybody feeling tonight?
I chimed in.
Have you ever wanted to drive so fast you get a tiny little boner?
That sounds like a Jeffrey James tweet.
You mean a half chub, or you mean that you?
I mean, it's little.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. I guess.
Brand new tiny boner.
Have
Rock
you ever
hard.
wanted your car?
That's it?
That's it.
Yeah. You're a bad valet.
Coldness is linked to sexual health.
Coldness.
So
Okay.
And your car's a sauna, if you let it be.
Sorry, are we recording right now, or is he having some sort of aneurysm?
This is what he does.
Got it. At the end of the show, or like during the show?
At the end of the show, he
So it
gives
show's
advice
over.
and something happens.
Roll your windows down and drive like the night to cool your...
Jeff
big
loves
fan.
every minute. Yeah.
to cool your car down real cool.
Yeah.
So the advice is to drive with your windows down?
My advice is if you've got a toasty little Fiat that you're going to want to get in the thing, and if instead of turning on the air conditioning thinking this is going to take a couple minutes to cool down,
Oh, no.
it's going to be a while, I'm sweating, my work drive's only 5 minutes, I'm here. You're going to want to get in the car, roll all the windows down, and drive really quickly to gust the shit.
What if it's hot outside?
Well, hot air doesn't move as fast.
Did you know that apparently if it's 97 degrees or above, if you have a fan on, it's worse for you because it's just blowing more of the hot air directly onto you and is actually not a good idea. So if you're outside and have a fan and it's a certain temperature, it doesn't work. It makes you sicker. Don't do it.
At 97?
Yeah,
Sicker. As you get hotter, you get sick.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Your body gets too hot, you get sick.
I've read that. I've actually read that.
Have you ever wanted your car?
So wait,
Worst question I've
why is
ever
it
heard.
about sex though?
Yeah, why you get a boner?
You're feeling relaxed.
You get hard anytime you're relaxed.
You're flying.
Yeah.
You're driving faster than you normally are.
Yeah.
You're relaxed.
Breaking a lot, pretty sexy.
Is that relaxing?
Well,
Anxiety inducing for me.
criminals are good at
That's true.
My senior yearbook quote. I had a very chill school.
Yeah,
we could
that's
just sort
cool.
of put whatever we wanted.
I think white collar criminals are not good at fucking.
Bernie Madoff.
Yeah, no way he was good at sex.
I, on a hot day,
Yeah.
Going on
will
over there?
just let my...
Yeah, Jeff, are you okay? You've been moving your mic around. I can hear it.
The heat's starting to get to me, I think.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. I'm sweating profusely.
Where do you sweat first?
Pitties.
Armpits first?
Pitties, yeah.
Straight taint.
Taint?
Yeah,
Straight taint.
I
Where do
don't.
you sweat first? Don't sweat?
grundle. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm an ass sweat first guy.
No, that's the last place I sweat.
It's just, it goes out of my ass. Pits are
You
bone
can't
dry
say
right
no.
now.
You said no, that's the last place I sweat.
No, that's the last place I sweat.
Yeah, I'm talking about me first.
Yeah.
No, mine was no with a K.
Okay.
Like, I want you to know.
Know that.
No, that's the last place I sweat.
You were giving us a direct order.
Yes.
Know that. of
that.
me.
Know this.
Know it.
I'll never forget what you did for
It was
me.
no colon. That's
see.
the last place I sweat.
Yeah.
What you should know is
That's the last place I sweat. Got it. Yeah. Sorry I asked.
yeah,
feel good in
it's-
here.
You're forgiven.
Feel good?
Sauna podcast.
It's really hot.
But I had a lot of fun. Maybe it was the heat.
Maybe it was the humidity.
Maybe it was the great, cool guests.
Thank you.
Nice.
I didn't want that.
Either way, what a podcast it was.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Where could our listeners, if they want to listen to
sounds
more
like
of this
we're falling
cacophony,
apart.
Yeah.
find you?
I think we just hit 98 degrees.
Yeah.
97.
We're
Our
getting
fan is
sick.
on.
Effective.
We are now officially all sick with each other.
Ned's taint is sweating. Your ass is seeping. Yours is fine.
My pits are
but your pits
crying.
are
Your
crying. Yeah.
Grundle's drenched.
Oh, it is a absolute
And I chimed
River.
in with, haven't you people ever
heard of.
Yeah.
Where could our listeners listen to more of your nonsense if they get sick of ours?
Yeah, if you like this show, our show is very similar to it, honestly. A good starting point is we had Zach on. Keith made a brief appearance to confirm.
I was very confused.
Yeah, listen to the episode and it won't clear it up.
I don't think it's good.
But yeah, it's called the Headgum Podcast. You can listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. We've had guests like Lauren Lapkus, Zach, Finn Wolfhard. Amir's on it almost every week. If he's not on it, Jake Hurwitz is on it. So if you like Jake and Amir,
He does not look you in the eyes.
he doesn't look me in the eyes over Zoom or in person. He's in town today. He lands tonight, right?
Yeah, Jake's getting in town today, unless I don't even want to say it, but unless his
Plane
say
crashes.
plane crashes.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
I now don't even want to put it in the ether.
You
but
already
if it's
did.
plane crashes.
You also clearly wanted to because you shoehorned it in. We weren't even talking about
No,
the
I mean, that would be a horrible thing, but it
Yes.
would make him the majority shareholder.
It would be this weird fucking bizarre feeling I'd have of like being sad that
Yeah.
one of my great friends is no longer here, but I have more cash to show for it. I don't know. I feel so conflicted even talking about it.
Yeah.
But it's kind
You're
of exciting to
smiling.
think of.
You're like-
I mean,
you're like
what's
dreaming,
so
baby.
It's one
What's
emotion,
wrong?
man. It's utter joy. His pants are getting tight.
The Headgum
the rip is
Podcast.
enlarging.
The Headgum
Mentioned it?
Podcast. Yeah. So start with Zach's episode. And if you like what you hear, we release it every Friday. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of utter chaos. I'm basically the Miles of that, I guess.
And if you don't like me, they have episodes without me.
If everybody listening to this show doesn't listen to the Headgum Podcast, you're fired, basically.
No, because now everyone's going to not listen on
Jeff
purpose.
didn't close. Like, we basically gave him this really golden lead, which
Yeah.
is like appearing on this awesome show with the intent. Don't give me that face. With the intent to siphon audience members and grow the brand, as it were. The
Oh, you guys are fighting.
He's hitting me. Add really loud punch sound effects to that.
The point of you being here is to take our audience and never return them.
Yeah, poaching away.
And the reason that I came on the podcast was so no one would ever want to listen to ours.
Bingo. Our goal is to leave with Zach,
Yeah.
leaving you two, and
Yeah.
no offense, Miles, to sort of run the ship
Okay.
or write it, as it were.
Wait, why is Miles taking offense?
Yeah, why would I take offense to that?
Because like you're kind of replacing Zach, and like
Yeah.
that's kind of like a dick move.
Yeah, it would be make me sort of foul. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. A sour man.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Sour Patch Man.
So anyway, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, listen to the Headgum Podcast if you want Jeff to continue to have to be gainfully employed at Headgum.
Yeah.
Or buy one of his watches. That'll give him a couple
Yeah,
months.
just buy the
Help float him.
$12,000 one. Actually, you know what? It's $13,000 now.
Why?
Because we talked
For
about it.
this.
It's famous.
Yeah.
It's a famous watch.
That's inherent value now.
Yeah.
And then
That's the watch from the episode?
from the
With the
tripod.
Tom Hanks episode?
The 1967.
Grimes was like there. I think Grimes even touched
Graham.
the watch. Grandma touched
Grams
the
was
watch.
here.
Grimes was present when this watch was discussed. Miles cut that out.
Yep.
We found out at the so is this a tripod pun? We didn't really clear that up at the end of the Headgum Podcast.
No,
it's not.
Not a pun.
Tripod.
I mean, I guess it's a
How
pun
dare
in that
you.
it's a word.
It is if you want it. To
We're
be.
trying to do a podcast. Perhaps that's a pun.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very trying podcast to listen to.
Normally, there's 4 hosts.
And Miles.
But there's
And
only 5
me.
chairs.
So
But
there's
so it's
5.
right, tripods have 3.
Yeah.
And there's 6 seats in the room.
Let's not leave for another week and a half. We all die for the water bottles like
It's
the
sort of
golf
like
balls.
comfortably too warm now.
Yeah,
But it's like,
We're all getting sleepy.
yeah.
Now outside where it's like 82 will feel like a breezy
It'll feel
day.
nice.
Yeah.
When you open that door and you're like, whoa. It's sick in there.
Somebody leave the refrigerator open.
Keith, hit us with the official TryPod theme song.
$12,000 is not too much. No, it's not too much for a nice watch. So head on over and buy his watch so he knows his watch is worth $12K. This is a tripod.
Till next time, stay beautiful.
That was incredible.
That's our official theme song.